Every time I think about doing another side project, the same doubts run through my mind. I start asking myself questions. These are questions like, maybe I am just not an entrepreneur. Maybe I'm just not cut out for it. Maybe I am too risk-adverse to be an entrepreneur. Maybe I'm scared. Maybe I just really like my day job, and I do. Or maybe I just have this deep down passion to create something, to build something. You see, if I really look at myself, the thing that I realize is that I do want to be an entrepreneur, but I'm just not ready, and I will be an entrepreneur, and that's okay. So when you think about doing something, or you think about wanting to be an entrepreneur, it's likely that you are having these same thoughts. You're thinking that you can do more with your life. You're thinking that there has to be more. And that's, side projects are an outlet for that. So when we're thinking about this and we look at these doing a side project, they're almost taboo. They're this thing that no one wants to talk about. They're that thing that it's bad if you do it. It means that you're planning your exit. It means that you're unhappy with your day job. But when really that's just not the case. Side projects are an amazing thing. And because they're such an amazing thing, why do we put such a negative connotation around them? Companies ban their employees from working on projects outside of their day-to-day work. Side projects provide you with education. They provide you with things that you can step outside of your day-to-day job and you can learn something new. You can learn how to start a business and launch it from start to finish. It allows you to take those thoughts that you have, sitting at your desk or your cubicle, some of you, and it allows you to take that itch that we all have deep inside of us. It allows you to put your back up against a tree and do a little one of these and scratch the itch. And most importantly, it allows you to become an entrepreneur without taking the leap off the cliff. You don't have to step off the ledge to be an entrepreneur. You see, an entrepreneur is someone who creates, not somebody who takes a needed risk. So you want to do a side project, so how do you start? How do you do your first side project? And what makes a good side project? So from my experience, from doing plenty of side projects in the past, there's 4 things that make a good side project. A side project is simple. It's something that you can create and launch within a weekend. If it takes longer than 48 hours, you're thinking too broad. You're thinking outside of a side project. It needs to be focused. It needs to solve a specific problem for a very specific person. Now, that problem can be one that you're having in your own life. I know that that's what I did personally, but it can be anything. Any problem, you just need to be focused. It needs to be tangible. This is something that you are spending weekends on, you're spending evenings on, so you need to have goals set aside with it. You need to make sure that you're tracking your success, and you're constantly reevaluating that. It gets really difficult to keep working on a project when you don't have goals. And finally, and as cheesy as it is, it needs to be fun. Like I said, this is time that it's not free time that you're taking, it's time that you're making. So you really have to enjoy what you're working on. You have to be passionate about it. You have to be excited about it. Because really, it's time that you don't have otherwise. But as you're sitting there, you're thinking about all the reasons why you don't have time to do a side project. Your mind is telling you, side projects are dumb, I don't want to do it. And that's the battle that's going on within your mind, and it's natural. Whenever we think about doing a side project, we think about all the reasons why we'll fail, all the reasons why we'll fall flat on our face and it'll be a waste of time. But you see, the thing with side projects is the only failure is not doing. The most important thing is the process of learning that happens along the way. So don't let your mind stop you from starting something, and that can be anything. Don't think about it, just do about it. You have to remember that a side project is an investment. It's an investment in yourself, just like enrolling in classes at a university, evening classes. It's taking your day-to-day skill set that you have and expanding that. It's learning that. It's broadening that and making you more valuable. So go, create something. Build something that you're passionate about. Build something that you can be proud of. And build something that matters. But most importantly, just build something. Thanks.